Hey folks, Cam Rogers here for NFL Daily, taking a look at a big-time matchup in the NFC South. Carolina traveling to Atlanta. It's Panthers, it's Falcons. It's a big-time matchup at that, as Carolina looks to go 2-0 on the year, while the Falcons hope to bounce back after a tough loss against the Philadelphia Eagles on that Thursday night opener. So the Falcons coming off a mini bye, if you will, but let's talk about Carolina, the storyline for them, and really for the Falcons as well. Injuries. For Carolina, it's on the offensive line. Sounds like Trey Turner is not going to be in this game. Darrell Williams will not be either. We already know about Matt Khalil. So 3 starting offensive linemen for Carolina gone. That's it, which means this guy, Cam Newton, is going to be running for his life, you would think, with Atlanta forcing some pressure with that front 7 there. The Falcons are heavy favorites in this game, which is very interesting considering Carolina was a playoff team just a year ago. -6 there for the Falcons. Here's why I still think the Panthers can be successful. It starts and it ends with Cam Newton, of course. He is the master of deception. In the game of football, folks, there are 2 core aspects: deception and blocking. Newton can block, of course, if he needs to, but he's the master of deception. And then Christian McCaffrey there at the running back position is a guy I'm tracking as well, because he can take a load, a pressure off of Cam Newton running the football. And then I'm looking at Kawann Short. He's a disruptor on that defensive line. If he can get after Mack, who's a really good center for the Atlanta Falcons, that will bode well for Carolina. But I really am concerned about Carolina's offensive line. With that said, I am concerned about Atlanta on that defensive side. Deion Jones, the linebacker there, he's going to miss some time. Neal, the safety there, really good player. He's done for the year. And you look at the fact that, well, it was just announced Devonta Freeman won't be playing at running back for Atlanta. So injuries on both sides here, which makes this game very difficult to predict. Matt Ryan needs to bounce back in this game, folks. He struggled mightily against the Philadelphia Eagles, really the entire offense. The red zone issues obviously are the storyline there, and it seems like Steve Sarkisian has been the whipping boy of all of this. And yes, he deserves some blame, but Matt Ryan does too. Julio Jones carried his own, of course. He was fantastic against Philadelphia. It just can't be the Julio Jones show, which means other players have to get involved here. Mack, I talked about him earlier, talking about Kawann Short. Mack has to win on the line of scrimmage. He can't let Short push up in the middle of that pocket there and get Matt Ryan off his spot, because if Ryan likes to sit there in the pocket, dissect the defense, he doesn't like to be moving too much there. So the Falcons are 6-point favorites in this game, this one in Atlanta. Who you got? Type away in the comments section. P for Panthers, F for Falcons. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And hey, if you are super confident in the pick, go ahead and bet on BetDSI, the website, chatsports.com/bet, and use our promo code LIVE120. We negotiated a 120% deposit bonus, so $100 down, $120 for free, $220 in that back pocket there. So chatsports.com/bet. You can bet on this game and so much more. I'll give you my prediction. I actually have the Carolina Panthers winning this game outright, 23-17. It's going to be a gross defensive battle here, but I think in the end, Cam Newton in that offense, I trust a little more than Steve Sarkisian in the offense for the Atlanta Falcons right now, and I'm going to put the injuries on the Atlanta side probably worse for them rather than the injuries on the Carolina side. It's tough because both injuries on both teams are pretty brutal, but I'll go with Carolina in this game, 23-17.